push up. Yo, what is up, AD team? Austin Dunn. I'm back again with another video, and today we are back on pull-ups because I'm gonna teach you how to get instantly better at pull-ups. There's gonna be 3 tips, so subscribe, like the video. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so if you're watching this video, you're probably an absolute beginner at pull-ups, and that's okay because if you implement these tips, you're gonna get better, probably not exactly instantly, but very, very fast. And let me tell you my first tip, and that is to do scapular pull-ups before you engage in your pull-up exercise. So I've talked about this before, but scapular pull-ups is really the foundation or baseline of how the pull-up starts. So let me show you exactly how to do it. Dead hang. We start from a depressed scapula like this, and then from there, all we do is pull our shoulder blades down without pulling our chin to the bar, so like this. Right? And then we go back down. So down, bring your shoulder blades back, and just do this, guys. Simple as that. What I like to do is between 5 to 15 reps before I actually do it. What that's gonna do is gonna actually make your scapula muscle stronger in that area, so whenever you do pull-ups, bam, that first half is already better. And I noticed that I tend to get a lot more reps in if I do scapular pull-ups first. So that is a great exercise if you are a beginner. Maybe you can't do like more than 5 pull-ups right now. Start doing that before you actually do your pull-ups, and I promise you're gonna get instantly better. All right, guys, the next tip is to train explosively, or as explosive as you can, without pushing yourself to that threshold of failure. So pushing yourself to failure is really good for muscle building, right? That fatigue of the muscle. But if you're trying to get stronger, what I like to do is just sometimes train the pull-up explosively, like I said, without doing this to failure. And I'm at a point now where I do this weighted, but let's say you're doing 5 to 6 reps max of the pull-up. What you want to do is only do 2 to 3 reps of the pull-up, but do it explosively, just like this. So dead hang as usual. Bam, just like that. Take a rest, 2 to 3 minutes, and repeat it again. Now, Austin, why am I not gonna push myself to failure? Why should I do it explosively? Well, the reason is because strength is a skill. And if you wanna get stronger at something, usually what you wanna do, and powerlifters do this too, is to not push yourself to that threshold of failure. So just leave a few reps out, and then when you do it explosively, you're teaching your body to pull through the movement more efficient, more better, and then that's going to correlate to actually just overall having better form with it and being able to perform it better over time. I feel like me performing the pull-up exercise as explosive as I can over the past 3-4 years or so has really translated to me being able to, do muscle-ups a lot cleaner, to doing heavy-weighted pull-ups a lot better, all because I always train my pull-ups explosively. So even if you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, all of us can implement that tip right there. All right, guys, the last tip to get better at pull-ups is to implement drop sets whenever you do it. So all a drop set is doing a hard variation of an exercise and then doing an easier version right afterwards. What this is basically an intensity principle to increase muscle and also to increase strength within a movement. And the way you can do it with pull-ups is to do a standard pull-up, and then you can drop into bands, for example. You put your feet through it and then you'll drop down, or you can drop into negatives. If you're a beginner, this is going to be very, very useful for you. And even you can incorporate the last tip I told you with the explosive pull-ups and then move that into a drop set. So I'm gonna give you an example of how you can do it both ways with a band or pull-up negatives. I'm gonna do 5 reps of normal pull-ups first. What you want to do with the band is actually push yourself to where you can literally do no more, right? Here is where we actually do want to push ourselves to muscular failure. And then if you don't have a band, like I said, negatives. And that is pretty much it, guys. Implement all those 3 principles, and I promise you, you really have no choice but to get better at pull-ups. But of course, be sure that you're doing your pull-ups at least twice a week. At least twice a week. If you're a beginner, you can get away with once a week, but I say minimum twice a week. So if you found that helpful, subscribe, like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.